Basketball season is upon us as we welcome you to the Springboro High School Boys Varsity Basketball Locker Room on this Monday, November the 28th. The 2016-2017 OHSAA basketball season is set to tip off this Thursday, December 1st actually. The Panthers will begin their season this Friday, December 2nd. Tonight, we are privileged to have the head coach of the Panthers, Mike Hohecker. Coach,
hi, Frankie.
it's a pleasure to have you on the set tonight.
We appreciate you taking the time to do this.
As I'm sure you're excited to be back in the journey of the season, my first question to you is what you're most looking forward to about this season.
Well, as you know, I mean, every year seeing a group of individuals become a team, that's probably what I'm most looking forward to. Seeing them, become one unit and closer knit, and we're off to a good start with that.
Yeah.
But the journey, as you know, is very important, and we've been at it for almost a month now, and then of course with all the off season and preseason stuff. But that's always the thing I look forward to the most, is to see kind of the makeup of the team and what this team develops into.
Yeah, and the last time we saw you guys was last February in the sectional championship against Springfield. You guys had gotten over that hump that you talked about last year of winning that first tournament game.
Right.
But against Springfield, you guys came up just short, 61-52.
Right.
What went wrong that night? And
Shooting.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah, our energy was good. We executed the game plan. It was our shooting. We made enough free throws. I think we went to the line 38 times. I think we made 26 of them, which isn't bad.
No.
But we wanted an up and down game, and so when they got in foul trouble, that wasn't necessarily the best thing for us, because it forced us to play them in a half court. And we did not shoot the ball. I think we shot 25% from the field, which in part was due to Springfield. They were very good.
Yeah.
And then the other part of that was we just didn't make shots. But I was pleased with every other phase going in. We executed the game plan. The kids did a great job. We just didn't make enough shots.
How did that play as a motivational factor and the work you guys put in the off season?
Well, our purpose, and we really want to make a deep tournament run. We want to play into late March, and that's our purpose. And it's been our purpose, for the last few years, and we've fallen short there. And that's my responsibility. The kids have done a great job, and hopefully we can take it and win that sectional this year and get into that district. And hopefully, we talk about cutting down some nets this year, and hopefully we're able to do that. But it's there's a reason why it doesn't happen as often as we would like. It's a tough thing to do, and there's a lot of really good teams in our district, so we're going to have to be ready to go.
Yeah, and you're going into your fourth season as the Panthers head coach, and every year your teams have gotten better in terms of records, and you broke through with that first tournament win last year. It wasn't that long ago when this Panthers team won districts in 2013.
Right.
You took over in that May. Is that the sole motivation going into this season, a district championship? Or are there bigger goals and aspirations for this team?
Well, like I said, our main goal is to play into late March.
Yeah.
That drives everything that we do. We want to dream big, and we want to work hard in the pursuit of that. And a district championship certainly would be part of that. Now, that being said, that's months down the road. Our primary focus today, I can tell you, was on concentration and on consistency. Yes, that is our long-term goal, but our short-term goal, these are much more important, and part of what you talked about in the journey, is getting better every day, improving every day, growing closer as a team every day. And then if we feel like we do that every single day and we get better, then at the end of the year we give ourselves a chance. But to say that's the sole purpose, no. I mean, there's so many more things that we want to be great people on and off the floor. We want to be great students. We want to be character guys that do the right things in the right situations. So all that outweighs a simple win and loss. But certainly combined, all that together makes what we want to get accomplished.
Do you feel any motivation as a head coach going into this season?
Every year.
Every
year. I mean, my motivation is I want to make it the best possible experience for the players, in the program. And, so certainly, every year I am highly motivated.
And you're that way every day when the season is...
We try to, and we got a great coaching staff from top to bottom, and very fortunate there. And We have a lot of returning players,
Yeah.
and we have some newcomers coming up. So it's an exciting time.
Yeah, and another big thing going into this season is the realignment of the
Yeah.
G-Walk. And you guys are in the National League West with Miamisburg and Lebanon,
Right.
two big rivals, and then Northmont is added to that division. But in basketball, the divisional championships are determined by you playing every team in the National League, so you play every team in
Right.
the East. So that gives you games against teams that we don't normally see during the regular season. What's your thoughts on the realignment?
I love it.
You love it?
From a basketball standpoint, we couldn't ask for a better situation. To get to play Wayne, Springfield, Fairmont, Centerville, and Beaver Creek every year, first of all, to get them on our schedule, very important. You look, those guys have won districts, they have won regionals, so to have them on our schedule will make us better. The fact that those games will count towards the league championship, I think adds a level of excitement that, I think it's a great thing for our league, I really do.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I love it.
I figured you'd say that. So, are there any matchups in particular that you're looking forward to? I think I know the answer to this.
Stebbins, yeah, Friday night,
I knew it.
Stebbins, yeah, that's
That could be a good game.
absolutely. I think Ron Coleman's back coaching them, and his son Kurt's in the NFL.
I've
Ron's
heard of him.
Ron's a great coach and a great person, so they'll definitely be ready to play. And they also are now in the G-Walk. Now this doesn't count towards the championship in our league, but it's a crossover game
Yeah.
against what I can't remember what division they're in. But yeah, that's the one I'm excited about, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, and every game, as you say, is important
Uh,
if it's
it-
the next one.
It's the only one that matters.
Yeah, and do you think the media will have their attention on any of them? Because
No idea.
no
Trying
idea.
to predict the media, I don't know.
As you answered that question pretty openly last year. You thought that the media would have their attention on some of them, but you don't know this year.
Yeah, don't you talk about on teams?
Yeah, like
Well, I think Wayne, I think is the team that everybody thinks is probably the best Division I team in Dayton. Centerville's coming off of a district championship
Yeah.
and a regional runner-up. Springfield's very good. We saw them in the tournament. Beaver Creek's going to be really good, and Fairmont's going to be really good. So all those teams will be really solid.
yeah. Well, this is actually the final question. And I asked you this last
Great.
year. If you could describe this team
hmm
in 3 words, what would they be?
Tough, experienced,
Yeah.
and talented.
Wow. Those are
Like
you,
those?
You want to? Yeah, I love those actually. Do you
Yeah,
wanna,
we have guys returning. Obviously our backcourt with Alec. He's been there, 2-year starter. For my money, he's the best point guard in Southwest Ohio.
Wow.
I love what he brings. Christian James, Trey Varinsky, Pickle Pluta. I mean, right there you have 4 tremendous senior players. Thomas Arrington, Noah Kelly, Caleb Tabor, Andrew Wiedemann, Zach Lavin in that class. So yeah, that's how I feel about it.
and the newcomers have some great experience.
Absolutely.
Just gonna touch up on that. All right, well, Coach, we thank you. As the players have just
They're
arrived.
coming in, yes.
Just a few reminders, beginning with the fact that this interview can be seen on our newspaper website, www.shsroar.com. Also throughout the season, the newspaper website will also have the player spotlight every week, which will begin this week with point guard Alec Holtry. The Panthers will tip off their season on Friday at Stebbins, and you can listen to the games that the Springboro High School radio team will commentate on SpringBoroBroadcastingNetwork.com. From the Springboro Panthers boys varsity basketball
Hey,
locker room.
Frankie, before we stop, can I have them each introduce themselves? Because one of our emphasis is on communication.
Oh, go ahead.
So they can come in one at a time and look in the camera and
Go ahead.
introduce themselves. And we'll start with the
ahead.
seniors. Been a great group for us. I'm really excited. They're all poised to have
Yeah.
terrific seasons.
We got Alec here.
Alec Holtry,
Tell them what position you
point
play.
guard, number 20.
Nick Pluta, number 3, power forward.
Christian James, shooting guard, number 0.
Trey Varinsky, number 30, small forward.
Thomas Harrington, from center, number 33.
Caleb Tabor, number 5, shooting guard. I'm Noah Kelly. I'm a 5 guy. I'm number 52.
Zach Lavin, number 10, power forward.
Andrew Wiedemann, number 2, small forward.
Jack O'Flynn, manager.
Garrett Powell, number 32, small forward. Michael Berner, number 50, big Center. Connor Greavy, number 23, shooting guard.
Taylor McCullough, manager.
All right, let's get a break
Remember-
here. And then you can talk after. Let's get a break here with Frankie first.
Let's break it. All right.
Frankie on 3. You got it, Frankie.
1, 2, 3.
Frankie!
Watch out.
Remember, you're always playing a sport, and that's life, and that family is the most important team you'll ever be a part of. Good night, everybody.
Frankie!